G'day golfers, and welcome to Aussie Golf Pros and another video in our bunker series. Well, when you're faced with firm, compacted or wet sand in a bunker, then the normal rules don't apply. Normally we want the sole, the bounce of the club to glide through some soft sand, and we use a technique that actually adds bounce. We might open the face a little bit, and we want that bounce to work through the sand to stop that club digging in. But here, with it being very compacted, it's very easy, if we use that technique, for the club to just bounce off the sand, and we end up actually making contact with the ball and blading it either into the bank or over the other side of the green. So we need to set up a little bit differently so that we can actually get the leading edge of the sand wedge coming into the sand first and actually getting underneath the ball. We still don't want to make contact with the ball, and that's really key. I would normally use my lob wedge for this shot because my lob wedge doesn't quite have as much bounce as the sand wedge, and obviously that extra loft is going to really help me out of firm sand. But I've got the sand wedge here because a lot of people don't carry lob wedge. I wanted to demonstrate this shot. I'm going to show two different ways of playing this. We've got an elevated bank of the bunker here, so we need to get the ball up fairly high. But to start with, I'm going to hit a shot where I don't open the face. Remember, opening the face adds bounce to the sand wedge, and we don't want that because we might bounce off the ground. So I'm going to play the sand wedge very square here. Let's see what happens. See, with the squared face there, the leading edge entered the sand first, and I was able to get through the firm and compacted sand. I got out, but not particularly high. If we needed that ball to stop faster and get over even higher lip, then I want to be able to open the face. But then we're faced with that issue of, if I open the face, I'm going to add bounce. So this is what I like to do. We've got a firm, compacted bit of sand there, but I want plenty of height. So I'm going to do a couple of things that are really going to get me that height, but still be able to get underneath the ball. I'm going to wiggle right down. I'm going to get further away from the golf ball. In fact, quite a long way away from the ball. Open the face. This time I'm going to get the toe of the club up in the air. That means the heel of the sand wedge is going to enter the sand first, and I'm still going to get underneath the ball. Nice open face here, so I'm going to get that plenty of height, and I'm going to hit down into the sand quite firmly. See, lots more height there, but because the heel of the sand wedge entered the sand first, I didn't bounce off of the surface. Still got underneath the golf ball, and I was able to open the face and add plenty of height to the shot, and plenty of spin as well. So when you come into a bunker, feel through your feet how firm or how soft that sand is, because that's really going to dictate how you set up to the golf ball and how you use the bounce of the sand wedge, or whether you don't want to use that bounce at all. It takes a bit of practice. Get in there into the practice bunker and try some firm spots and try some soft spots. You really do need a couple of different techniques and a couple of different setups to cope with those different challenges. Good luck. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in our next video. Are you the best golfer you can be?